So by now, most of you should know, my name is Yusef Scott, and I want to welcome you to the So Darn Easy Forex University. Alright, so some of you who may be new to the So Darn Easy Forex University, you guys may have seen me around. Maybe this is your first time. If you're new, I'm the founder of the So Darn Easy Forex University. I'm the guy behind it, previously known or formerly known as the So Darn Easy Forex movement. I'm the guy that built this from the ground up. Started off, on doing things privately, locally. Went on Facebook, decided, no, I'm gonna get off Facebook, keeping everything housed there. I'm gonna put everything on my own website. Years later, this is where we are. Steady growth every year. I really appreciate all of the support. I realize most of you, if not many of you, have found me here, somewhere online. You guys are still following me. You guys can be on someone else's YouTube channel, but you're here on my YouTube channel watching this video. So I have to thank you. If you're not yet connected with us on social media, get connected over there on Facebook. Get connected with us over there on Instagram, and I promise you, you will find great value somewhere. I promise you. All right? Now listen, this video today is going to be very similar to the two previous videos that I made when I was talking about the young lady, Lindsay, who had recently joined. And then I was telling you guys in the previous video, in my last video, I was telling you guys about the gentleman who had told me some certain, he told me that basically the video that I made impacted him, and he was like, people online, they're just talking. And so this is gonna be a spin-off on that, because there were things that were talked about in the conversation with both of them that I wanted to convey to you all, to let you guys see. But one of the things that I wanted to show you guys is this, okay? I have plenty of students, okay? And there's a student by the name of Clint. He's been with me a few years ago, and he left and he came back recently. And I want to share with you guys, something that he shared with me, okay? And Clint, listen, I really appreciate all your support. Even when you left, you remain consistent with supporting me online. I really appreciate that. Really, I mean, much love to you, man, for real. So I want to share something with you guys, but I want to tell you guys where he was at and where he's at now. So a few years ago when he originally joined, I don't remember if he was totally new to the game or not, to trading Forex, but he joined with the idea, I need to learn how to trade Forex. And throughout his time with me, the first time, he wasn't sending me screenshots or anything like that. He was going through the motion like everybody else, going to training, watching the recorded videos. And then at some point, he decided to end his subscription with me. That's fine, and he ended it. Like I said, he remained consistent with support me online, liking videos and commenting here and there. And then he had recently decided to join, like within the last month and a half, he rejoined. So with him rejoining, he's now sending me screenshots, and it was like maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, he sent me a screenshot. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you guys can see it. And this is what he had mentioned to me. Okay. He sent me a screenshot, and I was like, that's great. You guys see it. He's trading the Euro AUD and the Euro CAD. And I said, that's great, all blue, I love it, okay? And he, he went on to say a few things that you guys see it's grayed out. So I'm not able to show you guys that, okay? And then I agreed. I said absolutely, okay? Let me see. All right, so then after that, he had, some time had gone by. He sent me another screenshot, and this screenshot, same thing, is all blue. And I was like, he said, "Yes, sir," and I said, "Congratulations, Clint." And he threw a little jab in there, because there are some things that I say during training, and but he said, "Guess that Jughead knows what's up, LOL." Because in training, I be referencing myself as Jughead, but it's all good, it's all love. So he threw the little jab, but the real reason why I'm showing you guys is not to necessarily get a laugh, but to really show you how serious this is. Here you go. You have a guy who was with me before, okay, and he was with me before, and he went through the motions of training, watching videos. Everyone does the same thing. And then he decided to leave. And a few years later, he's back. And, he's back with this newfound confidence. I'm going to tell you guys why. Okay, so he's back now, and he's showing me screenshots. And we talked over the phone and said, "Clint, I have to ask you this." And Clint will tell you this. And I said, "Clint, when you were with me before, I don't recall you ever sending me a screenshot." And I said, "Now you just joined, and maybe," I would have to say maybe a couple weeks into his new subscription, he's sending me screenshots. Something changed. So he basically said, "Yeah, things make sense." So I said, "Okay." I said, "Clint, because I know how I am, and I know where my training material is." I said, "Clint, don't you know that the material that you're being trained with today is the same material you were being trained with yesterday?" Meaning the last time he was with me. And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Nothing has changed." He said, I told him, I said, "Nothing, I haven't changed anything about the training. There's nothing to change. I may have added new series, just to break things down better for students, because, like I tell people, in math, if they say you need to find, how did you arrive at this answer, Mr. Scott or Mr. Jughead? How did you arrive at this answer? There are always a couple ways to skin the cat, is basically what I'm alluding to. You can figure out how to get to an answer, and it may be different from the person next to you. So basically, all I'm doing is taking the same material and finding ways to break it down to people in a different way, because I realize not everyone will be able to see it in one light. You have to break it down differently, so. And that's the genius of me being a mentor. Having the ability to break down things so that everyone can feed off of the core message. And that's what I've done with Clint. That's what I'm doing with my students. Clint is now able to see things, and just as he admitted, the material is all the same. Of course, now he's with one of my top, he's with the corner of the market membership, so he can see. He has access to everything, day trading, long term, as well as, scalping. He has access to everything now. But guess what? Now that he has more time in, and like he said, when I left, I was still watching you. And everything that I learned from you, I kept it inside. And the time away allowed me to, just see the market. Now he's able to, he took time away. He remembered the things that I told him. He didn't give up on trading Forex, obviously. And now he's back. And now with the experience, time and all that stuff, it conditioned him, and in him watching my content and that stuff, he's meditating on my material, thinking about the things that I say. See, once you become a student, and then once you start watching my YouTube videos and my Facebook posts and my Instagram posts, now you can sort of decode the message. You can figure out what it is that I'm saying. You see, because I talk in code. All right? I talk in code. And if you have been a student, you wouldn't even really know. You may think you know, but you don't know, because I'm very careful. I'm very careful with my selection of wordplay. Trust me, I am. I'm very conscious of what it is that I'm saying. It's funny because I had someone, former student, he had messaged me and he said, yeah, I was watching your video and I was laughing because I could tell that you were catching yourself. And I said, yeah, consciousness, you know. And, you know, I'm very conscious of what it is that I'm saying. You know, but basically, long story short is with Clint, he's made the improvement. I can see it. And the beautiful thing about it is he's following everything. He's following exactly what I teach him. That's the amazing part. That is the amazing part. You know, he's following the rules and he's seeing results. So can you. I'm doing it. Everyone else is doing it. Maybe not everybody. Now, you know, I have new people coming and going every day. I have people coming and going every day. Some people just don't get it. Just like Clint, it wasn't his time, but he got a taste of it. Now he came back and boom, he's taking off. Some people don't get it the first go round. I can't make any promises, but I tell you what, if you know Forex, you shouldn't have to change your strategy, really. You shouldn't have to. Your strategy should be consistent all the time. That's why my students, they know. We have a couple core strategies. Everything else is just a breakdown. It's a breakdown. Perfect entry strategy, boom, solid. Stay in your trade strategy, boom, solid. Low-risk scalping strategy, boom, solid. Everything else, I can break it down and create different, sub series to break down those core strategies, so people can get it. Because some people can't see it if I say, all right, look to your left. Some people can't see it like that. I say, all right, well, look, you have the sun shining that way. Once you turn to the right a little and look that way, look from that angle. So I hit them from this angle. Oh, now I can see what you're talking about, Mr. Scott. Now I can see what you're talking about, Mr. Jughead, or whatever you want to call me, So it's like whatever way I have to turn to show people how to trade, I'm willing to do it, because that's what a good mentor is all about. It's not always about, oh, it's going to be one way, my way, and that's the way. No. I'm going to show you my way, but I realize there could be a couple ways to break it down and show you so you can realize the result. And that's what it's about. Positive results. But guess what? The key is, are you disciplined to let the market do what it's supposed to do, so that you can take the strategy and attack the market when you're supposed to? Or are you one of those people who are just trigger happy, shooting off everything you see in sight? Gotta stop that. Listen, you guys, if Clint can do it, so can you. Alright? Think about that. I'm Yusef Scott, also known as the Forex GOAT. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.